Hello. Welcome back. It's Monday, which means Monday afternoon, evening. What if racing time? What does that mean? Anyways, we're live. So obviously, I like how as soon as I start the stream, Brain Taylor has to complain about something. I like the song choice. It was cool. But yeah, so Thunder 04, and it's just Lightning Challenge or Thunder License Challenges. Since we did Thunder 03 last week, I thought it was fitting to probably finish up the Thunder License stuff, since this was the last game to actually have it. So we're here. So hello chat, hello Turquoise, hello Spencer, hello JC. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. We got a lot, I guess technically a lot to do, like over 60 plus challenges. So we'll just get into it. So yeah. So let's just take a quick look at what this looks like. So it's pretty much almost the same as Thunder 03. I mean, the layouts, like, the colors and the HUD's a little different, but the same type of stuff applies. I would say the driving model is a little bit better in this game, so these shouldn't be as tricky. But then again, there was a couple in Thunder 03 that were a little bit tricky, where some were like harder than others. Like Vegas was randomly difficult. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But yeah. So I guess we'll just kind of start it up here. There's not a whole lot else to really divulge into. These are all just time trials. So we did Infineon. I guess some context to that is we did the rookie one in the Thunder 04 Speed Zone Challenge. I kind of teased the idea. So I figured, maybe we'll do that. But then I thought to myself, well, that's a lot of challenges to do as like a video. I was like, that'd probably take a long time. So I kind of thought maybe a live stream would probably be a little bit better, or at least be in a more interesting thing to do. So I was like, oh, we'll just do that. So I think these are all the same people as Thunder 03. I have no idea if their audio lines are different. I really don't know. It wouldn't shock me because all the Richard Petty stuff's kind of recycled, so wouldn't surprise me. I guess since we already did Infineon in that one video, I guess I can't really do it again to show that off. So I guess that's technically completed. So we'll just go to Vegas. We're gonna go with. I feel like it's fitting. Let's go to the Wardburg. I wonder if his audio cues are gonna be like really strange. So yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of curious if this is gonna be like really difficult or not. You don't think they do? I can't remember.
It has wheels. There's a place to race it here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This place is amazing. The track is a 1.5 mile trioval, which usually sees a lot of green flag racing. There's several different grooves you can run on here, and for the amount of banking that's out there, the speeds are pretty quick. The fastest way around is to use every bit of the track. Just watch out for those walls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's the same as Thunder 03. I remember the walls comment.
Las Vegas doesn't have much banking, so you'll need to use the brakes going into the turn. After lining yourself up for turn 1, get on the brake and slowly forward about 155 miles an hour.
Okay, it's all the same. Okay. So, since the assists are on for these like early ones, I have to kind of just deal with that. I can barely hear Ward. But the goal times are 31.8. Now, when I did this in Thunder 03, the rookie and veterans were harder than the legend, for whatever the reasoning. So, this shouldn't really be much of a problem. And it's not. We won it by like a second, so yeah, it was pretty simple. You passed the ghost turn 1 and trope off. That's funny. So, I do wonder about that. The ghosts were always really difficult. They always would be pretty competitive. Like, there was only really one instance where they were, like, much faster than me. Or at least the one instance where I was faster than them, it was, like, at Sonoma. But everywhere else, I wasn't able to really pass them, so. Yeah, it's funny. So, I wonder if it's going to be the similar type of case where veterans going to be harder than the actual, like, legend ones. Just leaving work. Also a JC giving us times. Are we going to have What If versus JC? Who could do the challenge better? Oh god. That would be an ultimate try-hard contest. Even though I think Phantom Foxy in my Discord was literally saying how he beat my time. And I got pissed about that. And I cried for a good half hour. But yeah, that was another easy one. Won that by like a second. It's just disgusting. So. But yeah, since we don't have to listen to Richard Petty talk, I mean that's like an immediate hour just cut from it. From doing all these. So Phoenix is next. Also, I forgot to say hello, Golf Kid, for stopping by. You don't think Nadu was in the Thunder 03 one? Maybe he was. I don't remember.
Stay on me.
Oh yeah, they kind of changed the Phoenix layout from Thunder 03 to this. The turn 2 isn't as... I guess turn 2 is wider, or they opened up the wall? Something about it. But yeah, that was like won by like a second. Pretty easy. Oh, Hamilton was in 03, not 04. Yeah, that makes sense because he's not in the game. I guess that makes sense. So I wonder if that's like they need like a certain amount of people. So it's like, well, since Hamilton's not in this game, we need somebody new, and that's where they got Jerry Nadeau. I don't know, I'm just kind of speculating. Is Dale Jr. new? I don't remember. Well, since we start with Kurt, let's go down the line here. So Dale Jr. is next, okay. Why is it a yellow flag? We have it in the green white checker. I don't know.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Kurt sounded like a robot in this one. Can't wait for Kent. I don't remember any of those. So these I don't remember. When I used to play these games, the Thunder license stuff was something I just never bothered to do because they never really seemed that interesting to me. But since I've completed like everything else with this game, I feel like it's just fitting.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't even notice on the top left they actually give me like a lap counter, like how many laps I have to beat it. They didn't do that in Thunder 03. So it's interesting, but yeah, these rookie ones shouldn't be all that hard. It's just, I guess the veteran ones are going to be a little more tricky. Especially Daytona, Dega, and stuff. I'm sure those will be kind of a pain in the ass like before. At least the loading times are quick, so that's not too bad. Kind of curious. Oh yeah, they changed the Kansas logo. They changed all the logos. Did you see the Talladega one? That is just ugly. They kept the little tiny swishes at the bottom of the letter. That's like the only thing they kept from the previous design. But now it just looks random and weird. And the logo looks like it's supposed to be for a night race, and it's even more bizarre. It's like all these logos they just like suck the personality and life out of it. Like, what a metaphor for modern society, or with updates and changes. Like they remodeled McDonald's to look very sterile. A lot of places keep doing that. I don't know. They keep updating them. Like the Pringles logo looks like just dead. The Pringles guy looks dead. It's just the logo is just like so flat. It's such a minimalist design to the point where it's just like not really interesting. That's a whole other tangent. Obviously, we beat that one with no problem. I'm like, I really don't think this will be much of an issue.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series first came to Chicagoland Speedway in 2001. The drivers and
Bowman
teams
doesn't get a front row for the 500. I wouldn't be
Chicago.
shocked. That's like Bowman's like highlight. The last 3 years is just being on the pole outside front row at Daytona. It's so weird. I don't know how he just is that beastly at Daytona qualifying, but then doesn't do much else the rest of the year. The last year kind of had a mulligan because he was injured, so that kind of doesn't help. Goal time's 30. I mean, we're crushing these by almost a second. That feels about the same as before with the last game, so maybe that's not too much of a shock. Done these, but that was many years ago. Some I couldn't beat rookie, others better for me. And apparently I'm a master of Bristol. That's funny. I guess we'll see. I mean, my track record with challenges make no sense. There's some where I just do really well, and then there's other ones where it should be hard that aren't, and it makes no sense. Hello, Vladimir. Thanks for stopping by. When is Daytona qualifying today? That's awkward. I really thought it was. I thought it was Tuesday. I thought it started Tuesday. Maybe it is Tuesday, because I feel like when I was looking up the Jeff Gluck Daytona stuff, I didn't see anything for Monday.
Sweet. I'm starting to roll off the throttle now. I'm getting back on the accelerator now.
It's kind of crazy how much the Thunder games evolved. We went from Thunder 02, which was like almost undrivable, or just like terribly bad. Thunder 03 is like a miles better, and the Thunder 4 it's like the pinnacle of driving model. Everything, you just feel so in control. The throttle works as it should. The brakes work as they should. It's just very, very easy to drive. .6. You beat that by a second? Oh, 4/10. What a try-hard. That's what JC is. He's just a frickin' try-hard banana eating frickin'. He's the type of person that takes out the filling of the middle of the banana and doesn't put anything in it. He just leaves it frickin' bare. Because he's just such a frickin' savage. He won't even frickin' put chocolate in the center. He'll just frickin' just carve out the middle and then just eat it. And then he'd be like, oh, I'm losing weight. It's like, well, no shit. But you could have just done that by just eating half a banana instead of, like, carving out the frickin' center of it. That was a terrible turn one. I was just thinking of just how JC eats a banana, and it threw me off. You think I had to try? No, you just... God damn! JC was frickin' just roasted me. It was so mean. Also, I just noticed that Indianapolis, they only gave me 5 laps, but then Phoenix, they gave me 10? I don't know, it's just weird. I just noticed that. Bobby, I'm on the throttle completely. I can't let off the throttle. I mean, I'm upset. I think we defeated it, so I don't think that was much of a problem. And Phantom quoted my JC statement, so I'm glad that that's in Pepe. Like, I'm glad it's memorable because it's just something I think about a lot. Well, that's 9 of them done right there. Start with New Hampshire. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just...
The New Hampshire International.
The frickin' Daytona Dega, or from what I've well, from Thunder 03 is you know, definitely the hardest. I'm assuming that that same type of pattern is going to continue, unless I'm completely wrong and something just throws me out the window. Don't be talking ribeye. I feel like I feel like I definitely said that last week, so I get the reference. And we won that by 2 seconds. God, that's gross. That is pinnacle of gross. I get the reference. How can my feet smell if they don't have a nose? I can't believe Roots didn't get that when I said that when I was talking to him. How does he not get that? I'm quite upset by that. The sunrise. Yeah, that sounds like something I would say. Goal times 112. The assists are definitely gonna make me go slower. I actually have to let off the gas a little bit and stuff, but I don't think it should be too scary. I can't wait for Thunder 02 to be done. I was gonna upload a video today about it, but I thought with the live stream and stuff, I think maybe it's just better to have the live stream be like its own video and then not have another video like interrupt it. So that might be just a plan going forward. It's nice to take a break from Thunder 02 and not really record anything at the current moment. I'm more just working on the live action One Piece script thing, because that's like become a monster of a project. I do want it to be more or less, I guess less editing heavy. So the editing shouldn't be like extreme. But just, I want to get the script finished, just so I can record it. It'll be interesting to actually record like a negative video, like a ranty type of video, but like more controlled rant. Did you get the thing I sent you last week about Thunder 03 save file? I didn't try it yet. I really didn't feel like risking losing my progress or files, and I didn't really think it was really important to get all the other paint schemes. I just want to get my current stuff, which I already got, so I didn't want to really mess with it. I think Netflix beat you to it. I don't understand that. Because it's out? That's like if a movie comes out and then someone reviews it. It's like, oh, sorry, bud, the movie already came out. It's too late. I'm missing some massive context because I don't understand that. Can you imagine, like, the criticism Roger Ebert and Siskel would get? It's just, like, they're reviewing the movie and then someone's like, well, the movie's already came out. It's too late. You can't talk about it now. Like, you're only supposed to talk about it before it comes out. That's like it sounds like shit I would say as like a goofy gaff. Well, would it finish recording Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2 and and 2. Wait, there's Red Dead Redemption 2 and 3. I didn't know there was a I don't think there's a Red Dead Redemption 3. And F123 just to watch it. Well, I'm glad you're watching the stream. I appreciate it.
I'm off the brakes now. Great.
Are you ready for tomorrow? For the qualifying?
Groove is up here.
I suppose so. I mean, qualifying never really gets me that excited anyways. But I'm morbidly curious to see if Bowman is on the front row just for meme's sake. So I guess there is a bit of just curiosity about it. You meant 3 F1. Oh, wait, a minute. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Okay. It's like... Hey, hello, Auto Rocket Racing. Thanks for stopping by. Mom made chicken. That's a Hassan quote. Just about. There was a whole thing where he would leave the stream. Like, if he's reacting to a video, he'll just leave the stream. Like, he'll leave the entire room. He won't sit and watch the react. Like, he won't sit and watch the video. He'll just leave the room and then come back. And then his justification for it is he can't sit there all day. And he's like, what do you expect me to do? Die? It's like, fuck. The man is so delusional. It's absolutely insane. And I think he mentioned too about he was making some nuggets or something, or chicken. I don't think that's even a reference you were even referencing, but it made me think of that, and it was really funny because Mahler made a video called like Hassan Man of Steel. Instead of steel like S-T-E, like S-T-E-E-L, it's like steel like S-T-E-A-L, and I was just like, it was a good video. Yeah, I just went on a tangent. It's so funny. It's like it just he just leaves the room, and then people expect it like to be okay with that. It's like you're not reacting to it. You're literally leave the room.
Just getting on my brakes now.
But then at times when he does like react, it's just like nothing of substance.
Tires will hold, crank it up more.
Newman, I'm doing pretty well. You don't have to critique me. The possibility. Oh! Yeah, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. But luckily, I went to the store. I got myself food. I got popcorn and Chips Ahoy. So I got my food for surviving the hellscape I'm about to endure. Hopefully it's just for that day and not going into the next day, because Wednesday I work, so I don't want to be going into like a monsoon when I work. But
Get ready to...
I guess we'll find out.
Came in a little too hot on that one. The tires will hold, crank it up more. Get back on the gas right here.
I mean, Netflix already made a live act. That's
Ease up a little
that's what my script is, though. I'm literally discussing the live action One Piece. So that's exactly what I was meaning. Did I beat that challenge? I thought JC was saying that this was hard. Because right here, I'm literally working on the script. It's like 12 pages. It's grown into a monster of a script. So, yeah, and I literally have, like, right up here, One Piece live action. So, that's... I don't want to, like, confuse people or anything. Holy shit! Oh my god! Day 500! That's it, rope's going off. Ow! Oh my god! Day 500, you absolute madman! God, I hope my alert works, because I tested it before the stream and it worked. But it takes a little bit for the thing. But, figured I would do a short one this week. Yep, nothing else. Alright. God damn it. Oh my god. Please, my alerts, it has to work. My Streamlabs went to white. How does this happen? I just checked it before I went. Day 500's donation broke my Streamlabs. Let me just session restart it. How does this happen? Thank you, Day 500. Oh my freaking god. That is just diabolical. And look at, wait. Hey, I gotta go to full face cam. Look at, I made my bed. I made my bed just for him. It doesn't. Well, it's. I tried. I tried to make the bed. It's not like perfect, but it's good. I went that extra mile. Because I was like, if Day 500 ever comes in here and sees my messy-ass freaking bed, he's never going to donate. That's how I rationalized it. So my Streamlabs, it's still white. How does this happen? Oh, there it is. Yes.
Figured I would do a short one this week. Yep. Nothing else. ... Oh right. Ahem. Senpei 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 oni can senpei 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 hashtag WhatiF Nation. Yeah, I ready for the streaming I'm going to do for the week.
It cut him off. It cut it off. It couldn't say LOL. It got everything else, and then it cut off the last word. That's gross. Poppy, super chat AI person. I don't know who, but I'm upset. Why did it cut him off? I ready for the stream. Oh God. Sorry for breaking Streamlabs. Oh yes, we need more bed streams. You're damn right. I'm so proud of myself because I gave him the Day 500's bed emote on the stream, on his Twitch stream. I created that, and it's a glorious meme. But his bed making skills inspired me to make my bed. So that's something. I don't know what I'm trying to get at.
This is the North Carolina Motor Speedway, also known as the Rock.
That is.
The Rock's got a lot of...
Put it into perspective. Whenever I have like busing days at work, I would only get. This is like a whole other rant with work. Because I'm trying to not like bust too much anymore because the pay is like terrible with it. Like for like 4.5 hours, you're busting your ass, and you only get like $40 for it. And it's just like what Day 500 did. That's like 2+ days, 3+ days of busing, just about, of pay right there. It's very convenient. That's why I rather do silverware rolling, because like you get paid more for that, and it's not as stressful, especially with my back, because like it's still in pretty good shape. But the only thing that sucks is when you have to carry like the linens. You have to put in like a garbage bag, and you have to like put it up like it's like up on this thing like over your head. And it's like I can lift it, I can carry it just fine. But once I have to like go over my head, it's just like, oh my God, that's like the only thing that sucks. I don't know why I went into like a work tangent. But I just want to put it into emphasis like how much I appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much. That's definitely freaking absolutely just insane. That just made my freaking week. I don't even care if I'm snowed in tomorrow and all that.
Off the brakes now. Nice.
Are you ever gonna take the Kurt? Oh God! Oh my God! You messaged me about that. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do that tonight. Well, I can order them online, I guess. But yeah, I'll have to think about ordering those. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about it. And it's like perfect where I placed it, because I could put like 2 more up on the right beside it. So like it's honestly like in a perfect spot. The ghost of. The ghost of Captain Sleeveless lives? What? What does that mean? I will agree out of just agreeance. I don't even think I have any sleeves. I don't think I have any shirts that have... Actually, I think I have one pair of... like, only one shirt that has the sleeves. But thank you,
The
Discord,
ghost of Captain Sleeveless Lives.
Lives, it's lives. The phrase... It read it wrong. Damn the AI system. But thank you, Disco Inferno, for stopping by with the 10. I really appreciate that. What an absolute... I guess you could say OG of sorts. Oh my god, I'm saying young word terms. Oh my god. I feel he is just... I don't know, he's like, he predates all, well, most content creators. I was around like 2010 and like 2008 and stuff. But he definitely predates a lot of people. You know what you... Yeah, it just thank you. I just appreciate it, you stopping by. It warms my heart. Especially since I'm playing something neat. I don't know. You know what you need?
Located in Tennessee, the Bristol
Well, you sent me the thing to the thing, like the paper clip, paper things. How do I function in society when I don't know what it actually is? Look at Discord.
And a lot of changes to the track along the way.
Oh, it's a DM. Hold on, let me look over here. Luckily, I just have my Discord open.
Well worth it for the type of racing.
Oh.
It doesn't get much better than short track racing at Bristol.
Okay. Oh, that. Oh my god. Well, I remember you were saying that was something you wanted to send me, but I don't know if I would want that. I mean, that'd be really funny as like to wear in like videos. That'll probably be a shirt where I have to just wear in videos, not in person. I don't think I would have the audacity to wear that in person. I'd beat that challenge too. Rockingham is tough because the car is super tight. That's all default setup. I like Rockingham default setup. It drives really good. I really never had a problem with it. You hate the Martinsville setup. Car is loose. See, Thunder 04 is weird because I really don't mind any of the setups. Okay, we got Talladega with Johnny Benson for Ultimate Dragon. I could say Mary instead because Kamikaze does it, but I always feel weird referring people to their first names. I think, yeah, I usually just go the safe route and just go with their username. It's kind of weird when like someone refers to me as just as like Brian, when it's just like, you can just call me What If. Not that I don't like my name, but it's just easier. People would know what they would be referring to. But yeah, you need more. I need more Kurt merch. You've got to be like every Kurt thing imaginable. I don't think this wouldn't be hard. I mean, it's a 52-second lap. I don't really think that's going to be a problem for Rookie Challenge. 9, 50, 51. Alright, it was not bad. Let's see. You need more... I don't know how I would need more Kurt merch. The scary thing is, and I guess it's a good thing that what I was thinking wasn't the case in hindsight, but you sent me like in like a DM, you sent me like a screenshot of like an eBay price. And what had me scared is the price matched the 2017 Racewin Daytona car. And I honestly thought that was something you were going to send, and I was going to be extremely happy and also kind of terrified that you're gonna go that insane, which I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. But it was just what are the odds that the price that you sent me was like the same exact one of the 2017 Daytona 500 Racewin car? And then my brain started thinking, like, all this other stuff that was, like, is he gonna go that far? Is he that insane? So I guess it was kind of good that he wasn't as insane. I don't even know if people can really hear the drivers when they talk. I can barely hear it. Might have to lower the game audio in the actual game itself, just to have you hear their spotter audio, because I can't really hear it too much. Next up, Starlington. Next person was Wordbird. How perfect! I wasn't even trying to have that happen perfectly, but it's fitting. Wordbird won here before. I was gonna say twice, but I think one here before.
Granddaddy of all super speedways. There isn't.
Let me go to settings here. Oh my god.
Alguna vez la mostrarias tu polla y tus pelotas a Kurt si lo conocieras en la vida real. Pero luego correrías el riesgo de que Robin se enterara y se las cortara?
Mexican Link, thank you for the 20. I don't know if that's an insult. It's probably something. There was a Kurt thing in there and Robin, so there has to be some kind of like insult, or I don't know. Last time he asked me a question of like would I still date Robin if she had herpes? It was a very deep, crazy conversation that I had to get into because it was a question. So I'm gonna say I don't know, but thank you for the 20. Oh my god, I appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you for stopping by as well. It means a lot. It truly does. That makes streaming just that much more extra fun. It truly does. So I was kind of worried about doing these Thunder licenses because they're not really action-packed, fun, like craziness. But I thought, you know, I guess maybe me myself can carry the stream. Oh snap, Dale. Hi Dale, big fan. Thanks for stopping by. I just well, it hasn't even been gone on for like an hour yet, so you're still relatively early. There's some irony having Johnny being your coach at Talladega because Johnny had absolutely no luck at Talladega during his battling. That is true. That's true. Wait, can I up the? Is it the? Maybe it's that I lower. Maybe that's. I'm assuming that would be it, just so you can hear them talk a little bit more. Of course, Kurt's not saying anything now.
Nice.
I got to hear that. That could be like somebody says 69, then you could just clip that audio bit in of Kurt saying nice, and it just fits seamlessly. Sweet, yes. I'm just happy to be here. Well, that's nice to hear, Dale. I appreciate that.
You're getting it.
I'm glad you're here to watch. The last there's a whole backstory why I haven't been able to stream for like 7 months, just about. So maybe the last time you were here was when I was maybe in June of last year. So I'm glad that you stopped by. I appreciate it. JC doesn't like the license test. No, I can't say it like that. I have to talk like JC. I don't like the license test. Generally speaking, the expectations are low as shit. Not teaching anything. So, yeah, I agree. What's really funny is when in my Thunder 02 video at Lowe's, there was the audio commentary that I removed and put in with JC's voice. And what was really funny is no one in the comments mentioned it. Like, they listened to it. And maybe they skipped it. It's possible they skipped it.
I'm just getting on my brakes now. Sweet.
But they just never they didn't pick it up that there was the audio was changed. Like, maybe they just thought like that. Oh, that's normal. The audio commentators were just casually mentioning about a freaking horrific tragedy that happened the previous year, and then the other person comes in, or that it led up to like, how did they not? Or oh my god, how did they? It's like the one commentator is just like, I guess this like part of it is like the one commentator is like, you know, tell us more about that incident, and they're like, oh, they didn't build the bridge right. It's like that is like Thunder 02 commentary down to a science. Like, they had it perfect. And the saddest thing too is for like 2 weeks, I thought it was just like JC took the audio samples of the commentators and they put it through like 11 Lab Studio or some kind of like AI like audio thing, and then he got the audio commentators to say that, but it turned out it was just JC, and it pissed me off because I thought it was more amazing than what I thought. And I'm upset by that. I didn't realize it sooner. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little more careful with these because that should not have happened. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Did it actually? I have to get used to this. I have to get used to braking when I'm supposed to. Okay, I can't shift. Okay, that's another layer I have to think about too.
Get back on the gas right here. I'm off the brakes now. Come on, you're leaving some on the table.
Jeff, I'm right behind you. Why are you shitting on me? I'm ahead of you now. Ha!
I'm just getting on the brakes now.
Jeff, it doesn't matter. I'm better than you. It does not matter. You don't have to tell me how to drive when I'm ahead of you. Jeff, I am pushing the car. I'm literally ahead of you. I'm making Dale Reynolds' favorite driver look bad.
I'm just getting on the brakes now. Go for it.
I don't know what Jeff said there.
I'm getting back on the accelerator now.
Jeff, how can I go for it when I'm already ahead of you? It's impossible. There we go. Also, just to make it clear, we already beat the rookie stuff pretty quickly. It only took me 40 minutes. So that's not too bad. Can you imagine? That would have to be like 2 videos if I did that in like normal video stuff. I don't know. Go for it. It's always happy to have Auto Rocket Racing 94 here. Big fan. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking.
This place is amazing. The track is a
You assume I know how to do any of that. I just sent you the voice memo with message try. I really thought like you did it with like AI voicing or something. Which it's even more stranger that I thought that JC kind of nailed the commentator's voice in the game enough to the point I thought it was I don't know, it's just I don't know why I didn't think that. Though it probably honestly is really possible to get the AI voices to do all that with the audio samples just from like Thunder 02, because I leave those parts silent, so you probably could just download my videos and download you need like a minute's worth of audio or something. So you could probably clip like 3 or 4 videos of mine, put it into like the 11 Labs audio, and probably get something like that. Somebody would have to, it would take a lot of time to not only get all of that, but then to test out the settings and make sure like you get the levels right or get the inflections decent. Because I know it takes a lot of trial and error with that. Why do I know so much about that? Well, I like making Robin say my name. As sad as that is, I kind of like it. But then run the risk of Robin finding out and then chopping them off. I don't know what that refers to, but I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of terrified about that. And also, it's even more amazing that
The California Speedway is referred.
I don't know. I ran out of words. My brain stopped working. Jeez.
I'm starting to roll off the throttle now. See what I mean?
Okay, come on. I
I'm getting
blew
back on the accelerator now.
turn 1 at Pocono. Pass the go. Speed the
Stay off the
goal.
line a little
Time.
more.
Well, that's good for JC. Give JC a freaking round of applause.
You're getting it. I'm just
Read
getting
what I
off
wrote
brakes now.
first. What if? Did I mess up again?
I'm getting back on the
The
accelerator
first
now.
part said, "Oh my hot." My God, what these questions? I didn't even beat that challenge. I messed up. I gotta read this. First part said, "Would you ever show your croc and malls?" I'm censoring the words. To Kurt if you ever met him. Well, it's a good question. I appreciate the question.
I'm starting to roll
I do
off the
think it is
throttle now. You're
questions
catching
that people need to know and want to know.
me. I'm getting back on the
And
accelerator
I'm going to
now.
say no, unfortunately, because I don't think Kurt swings
Right
that way.
behind me.
So I feel like doing that really wouldn't impress him.
Good.
So I feel like that would just ruin my broship with him. And I don't want to take that risk when I'm pretty sure he's not bi or gay. So unfortunately, I'm going to say no to that idea. And it's upsetting. But maybe there'll be a NASCAR driver someday that is openly bi or gay that I can simp for. And please God, don't let it be Ben Rose or Joey Logano. Please. I don't need that. I'll freaking be straight. I'll transition into being straight just to get away from. What the fuck does that? What does that mean? This is what you said. This is what you came to see. Save me some like absolutely crazy shit. But thank you, Mexican Link, for the question. I appreciate that.
The Phoenix International Race.
First, it was the freaking
Phoenix
herpes
is a
question,
flat track with a layout
and then
you
that
won't
one.
see
So
anywhere
I will
else.
say you got my crazy mindset, and I kind of like that. I admire that level
Go for it.
of thinking. That was a terrible turn 1 too. That was bad. It's not limited assist, but the stability isn't even being turned on. Like I'm just driving it so efficiently that I'm not even getting the stability. But Logano is married, I believe, so he's not. But Rhodes? Please, I don't need that mental image. Then again, Tony Stewart wasn't married for a very long time. Actually, well, it's like thinking like, well, Tony Stewart wasn't married for a long time. That doesn't mean like that makes him gay. That doesn't mean like any driver that's single is that. Though I guess in my own coping mind, I could just assume that out of pure desperation. No, we're not going there anymore. Jeez. How is this good for me, though? We got Thunder 04 rewarding mediocrity. Game is telling the future of NASCAR. JC has a point. I agree. I agree, JC. NASCAR isn't when... NASCAR didn't die when Dale died. NASCAR died when Thunder 04 came out because the Thunder license challenges are too easy. I do agree with this theory, though. Last year, the Winston Cup era, it all kind of makes sense. It all connects. I mean, we're just cutting these apart. I thought this was at least going to take maybe 3 hours, since Thunder 03 was... take away, like, the rookie challenges. I was letting the Richard Petty talk and everything for a lot of that. So, like, maybe a good hour of that is that. So I was thinking maybe 3 hours, 3.5. I was like, okay, that's going to probably be a stream. But, I mean, we're cutting through these pretty quick already, so... Maybe I'll try to think of doing something else afterwards. I don't know. It depends. Usually when I stream, I try to get to, like, the 3-hour quota.
NASCAR in the Midwest.
And also, I don't want to miss too much of Michael Moves' stream, because I like watching Michael Moves' stream and making fun of him. And I'm not really... Mark, I just got in the corner pretty respectably. None of my assists pop up, even though I'm unlimited, so I drove it in a very balanced manner. I'm not going to listen to 2003 Mark Martin when he ran like 18th in points, so I'm not, he doesn't count. If you're not in the top 10 in points, I'm not going to take your advice. So Mark Martin, I'm not going to listen to you. Only specifically 2003 Mark Martin. And that's it. You hear Malcolm in the middle, Frankie Muniz is racing. I heard about that. I'm glad to hear. I just hope he does okay. Just runs just runs smart, doesn't do anything stupid. Like, he did pretty good in ARCA, just a lot of times wherever... He didn't really make mistakes of his own accord. It was more or less the equipment just kind of failing him. So I feel like he could probably do decent. It just sucks because he's kind of... I mean, he's already going to be like 38. He's already kind of like... At that age, like even if he wants to race and be good, he doesn't really have too much years left. I wish he'd started a little bit sooner. Like another, 10 or some odd years sooner. Because I think he probably could have been a decent average driver or something. But yeah, I'm happy to hear. I've always been a big Frankie Muniz fan, so it's nice to see him, in NASCAR and doing stuff. So we'll see what he does. I'm not expecting anything crazy. If he just runs like mid-pack, that'll probably be like satisfactory for me.
The NASCAR Winston Chicagoland is a new track, and its asphalt provides a...
There was some question in chat that somebody asked me, and I thought of it being like a good one, but I don't know where that is now. K-Cow was in here. Hello. License test pissed me off because it'd be way after... I get it. I get it. Did you know who Jeff Dunham was? What if? Yes, I know who he is. He's a good puppeteer. He's funny.
Can't drive up there.
I think he's played, or at least been in my area for acts and stuff, and I never went to it. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've seen billboards on like the interstate about it, so it... I was thinking about Frankie Muniz and it hit the wall. And I still got the fastest. I still beat that time. Yeah, Muniz did the celebrity car thing like back in 2007. But I don't think he had much racing career stuff going on until recently. I think. Oh my god, my memory's bad with it, but J.R. Jones is a fantasy in this game. It's a full fuck. I don't know what you mean, JC. You're just saying words. What was this leading up to? I don't know what you're talking about. Yep, Muniz did meet Dale at Daytona 2001. Kind of eerie. Just that and Terry Bradshaw also met him. So it's kind of weird how that kind of played off. But also, for the first time, I saw the In the Blink of an Eye Michael Waltrip documentary.
Right behind me.
And it was free. It was free on Tubi. It was actually, I think I saw it up on YouTube. And I was watching it, and somebody in the comments was saying that there was glitches in the video or something. It's like, all right, I don't want to be interrupted by glitches or technical issues or something. So then somebody said it was free on Tubi. So like, all right, I'm just gonna watch it on Tubi. Didn't even beat that lap, so okay. But it was good. I went into it kind of not expecting to like it because I've seen so many Earnhardt documentaries and other sort of stuff, and I thought this one really wouldn't have anything new to add. But there's a couple of interesting bits of information that I didn't know about. Maybe it was in his Waltrip like Blink of an Eye book, so maybe some of that new stuff was in that book years prior. But it was all right. There was a couple of nitpicks that I did have, though, because they're, like, showing, like, a montage of, like, Waltrip crashes. Like, he was, like, 0 for 462. So they're showing, like, montages of, like, there was, like, a number on his screen, and the number's, like, going up, and then it'll cut from that to, like, a crash. And then there was 2 of them in there that didn't make any sense. There was the 2002 Texas one in Busch Series where he flipped. I was like, well, why put that there? Because that was after he got his first win, so that doesn't really line up with the continuity of stuff. So that's wrong. And then they showed a clip of his Talladega nationwide wreck in 2009. I'm just like, why include that? You literally could have included the 2000 Daytona flip or any other random crash. So those edits were kind of weird. There was other small, like, edits where I could clearly tell that they were, like, putting audio from one thing and then putting it into another thing. So it wasn't, like... It was really just, like, making it more cinematic. Like, I don't know, because I've seen and heard all this stuff so many times, I just kind of picked up on it. It's just weird little edits like that are strange. Also, Steve Park is completely ignored.
New Hampshire's like...
Which I know it's not really part of the documentary, it's like relevant or anything, but like I feel like Steve Park should be in it somewhere as part of the Dale Earnhardt healing process in 2001. Like that should be something. But that kind of gets ignored. So like it's weird. Like I don't know why that was not included. Like Steve Park is just completely doesn't exist in that documentary. I don't know, it's just weird. They included, but later on they did. Just weird choices like that because it's like, well, they don't have like. I feel like Waltrip's wrecked probably a lot of times in his career to put in just like random clips of just misfortune. But they chose ones that were like after his first win, so it kind of defeats the purpose. That's like showing... I don't even know how to explain it. I can't think... I'm trying to think of like an example where like a driver had like a long losing drought and then won and then like kind of won like afterwards. Like maybe Martin Truex. Maybe. It's like... Well, that's not really like a long losing streak or something. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird editing choices that just kind of bug me. Because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I did like it overall. It just...
They're only
I just hate watching it because it always gets me fucking upset. Every time I cry, and I hate it. No matter how many decades and years go by, it still bothers me. And this is with like further context of knowing that like Dale Earnhardt isn't really like this saint. He kind of been a shitty person at points. I'm still not going to get over the fact that he made fun of Mark Martin's alcoholism the week of the championship finale at Atlanta, just to rattle Mark up, to bring up something like tragic and personal that Mark had to overcome, and it was like just gross. Just gross. Like, that's not what you do in a when you're battling someone for the championship, is bring up like inner demons that they've been fighting with to try to like one up them. Like, it's kind of shitty. And then there's like other weird stuff where it kind of seems like he kind of neglected Carrie Earnhardt, like his actual like son, or not his actual, but like he kind of like neglected Carrie Earnhardt, which was one of his. And then there was other stuff of him being like a shitty husband when he was with his first wife or something. I don't know all the full story, but I know Senior's not just this saint, and his death kind of changed how people thought of him or viewed him. That was terrible hit. Oh my god. Oh my damn.
I'm just getting on my brakes now. I'm getting back on the accelerator now. Get on it or they'll just drive away from you.
I hit the frickin' opening wall on the inside. Like, how only I could find that.
You can do more than that.
Elliot Sadler, I'm right up your keister. I'm about to pass your ghost, and you're still gonna critique my driving. I'm annoyed.
Go for it.
I did, Elliot Sadler. I did. You proud of me?
Lower.
You told me to go for it, and I did. And you're like, oh, you gotta go slower. It's like, what do you want?
Like you stole it.
I am driving like I stole it. This isn't even my car.
In the groove.
Elliot Sadler, Watkins Glen has a big groove here now after how they paved all the runoffs, so shut up about that.
I'm just getting on my brakes now.
I'm just getting up your freaking.
Back on the accelerator.
I'm just eating up your. What I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Follow my tire tracks.
I'm so tired of people treating Dale Earnhardt like a hero. He was an absolute clown on and off the track. Damn! That's more brutal than what I was saying. Well, it seemed like from what most people were... Well, it seems like Dale was pretty decent to like everyone else off the track except for his sons, till a certain point. I don't know. That would be a really good video someone to make, like the skeletons in Earnhardt's closet or something, and bring those up, because there has to be more stuff people don't know of, or that should be brought up, because I feel like with every person, even if you idolize them, you have to acknowledge the faults that they have. Like, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, but I understand that he went way too far in his surgeries, but he had like a body dysmorphia issue, and just always hated how he looked. So there was a reason for it. That also helped too, that like his dad made fun of his nose and stuff, so that probably kind of attributes to it too. So there's like a lot of stuff with that. Also, MJ was terrible with like how he handled money in the Bashir documentary, as much as that documentary is just like bullshit and manipulating the
Off the brakes now.
footage
Step it up.
and putting MJ out of context or making him look just terrible. There was a part in it where he goes to a shop and literally is just like buying everything. Like, he has he just has the impulse to just buy everything. Like, he was definitely terrible at how he managed his money there at the end. Like, he had faults. It's okay. It's okay to bring them up. And I feel like with Dale Earnhardt, it's important to probably bring up those faults to get a picture. Now, obviously, I don't think Earnhardt's like a freaking monster, but like 10 out of 10, like the worst human imaginable. But I would like to know more. Kamikaze's mentioned in his streams before of stuff Earnhardt did. Like, I know about the Mark Martin thing. Like, I know about that. How he was as, like, a husband to, like, his first wife. There was something about that. I don't know really much about it. Again, I might be just saying stuff that I don't really know full about. But there's... I'm just curious to know other stuff. Because I like to know. I guess that's why it's really hard for me to always gravitate towards driver, because I feel like I hate to like a driver that ended up that ends up being like terrible or something. I guess Earnhardt's sort of the rare exception because I grew up liking him. So it's sort of in this like weird like area, because the concept or for like the idea of like what he represented of a somebody turning into that's modern NASCAR, of like a nobody turning into a somebody, and just it represented like the hopes and dreams of the blue collar folk in America. Like there's a lot of like interesting, inspiring stuff with that.
Too slow.
Rusty, I don't know how I'm going too slow. I'm still right up behind them. These veteran ones aren't even really that hard. Or at least, not as hard as I thought. I mean, even when I was doing the veteran one at Vegas, they were pretty challenging. Like, I don't remember them ever being that bad. That moment, you're way up Ellie Sailor's ass, and he's like, come on. It's like, JC, you made it kinky by thinking of it like that. I didn't think of it like that. But he assumed that that's what I was thinking. That's his fault. You should know what goes on in my mind. That's like that one SpongeBob thing from like the second movie where Plankton goes into SpongeBob's brain. It's just like this like crazy nightmare, like colorful nightmare. That's basically my mind, except the colors are a little bit hued. I don't know. Jackson's power is a disgusting piece of shit tree. Yeah, basically.
Dover International Speedway.
Basically.
Dover's got a...
Go for it.
It was really interesting in the documentary too, with the blink of an eye, to get like the insight of when Michael Waltrip had not like Napa. Had Napa as a sponsor, and all the decisions about it, and just like how they were like unsure if it was gonna work, and the Mike Waltrip's like Napa manager like really hated him at first. It's like I like, there's a lot of like cool stuff like that I never knew of, and I thought that was really interesting. There's a lot of stuff in there I did like, and I went into it like thinking it was like, all right, we're gonna hear like the same stuff as before, like nothing new is gonna be added. And there was like a little bit of new, like new stuff there, and it was good. It was pretty cool. JC sent me something. JC always has to send me something when I'm streaming. It happens a lot. Brandon Jones is the son of J.R. Jones, president and CEO of Ream Comfort Products, which has sponsored Jones. It all connects. It all connects to something. Do you have all of Kurt's alternate schemes unlocked in this game? Yes, I do. That and Thunder 03. What if Kurt did what Kyle Larson did in 2020? Would you still hate him?
My father won
Probably.
his first NASCAR race here.
I kind of despise Larson for it. So I probably would despise Kurt if he did something like that.
Let's go. Getting back on the accelerator now. I think you can get a little more out of it.
I hit the wall. I was thinking about Kurt. I hope you have more room if I find more dice. I hope you don't. I barely had enough room for what I had here, and it took like so many hours of mental thinking and a lot of minutes putting them up. J.R. Jones is a fantasy driver in this game. Maybe it's a different J.R. Jones. I don't know.
The Martinsville Speedway is kind of.
Would you have hated him so much
These corners
that you get off your curve? It puts me in a weird spot. It puts me in a really weird spot because all this stuff is fan mail, and I would feel really bad just getting rid of fan mail stuff. So I would probably take them down, but I don't think I would like ever sell it or anything. I hit the wall. I was thinking about Kurt. Every time I hit the wall, thinking about Kurt is because I just can't. I hate to imagine a reality where Kurt does something terrible like that.
Back off a little sooner.
But I really don't want Kurt. I don't want Kurt to be a piece of shit. That would just like ruin. That would just ruin the arc Kurt had in his career.
Get back on the gas right here. Step it up.
Jeff Burton, stop! He just kept critiquing me.
A little sooner. Let's go.
I am Burton. Stop yelling at me. He's like a good. Oh my god! I didn't even beat.
Came in a little hot on that one. Stay in the groove. Try letting off the gas a little earlier next time. I'm getting back on the accelerator.
I could see Jeff Burton being a bad cop. That's how he's yelling at me. Well, we beat that. That wasn't even all that hard. Can you imagine if I was playing this game like religiously, just how much easier this stuff would be if I had more practice with this? I was playing Ignition before the stream, so I was thinking maybe that could be my Thursday stream. I know I'm freaking insane for even wanting to do it, which I don't think I'm gonna do because that game is just not fun. It's impossible to even try to make the game be fun. I was gonna want to do like 100% like Daytona race with the 2021 cars. And the two outcomes I had happen when I was practicing was one, I passed like a bunch of cars, then literally the field spreads out by like 31st to 40th are like in this clump, and then 29th like the lead pack are like all together, and they separate by like 2 seconds in like a lap. And then I'm stuck in like 31st trying to push like a 30th place car, and they won't go forward, so I'm just like stuck, and it's really not fun to experience.
Good.
So I'm gonna have to think of something up for Thursday if I want to do a stream for that.
Back on the accelerator now.
Again, just beat that effortlessly. You need the 124 diecast of those schemes now. Benson at Richmond, that's perfect. I agree. The timing of that was perfect. You only like Larson because the Ricky Hendricks theme? Yeah, well, I guess in concept, the Ricky Hendricks theme is cool. I like it. Some people I saw on Twitter, there's a whole thing about on Twitter that I kind of was looking at where people were getting tired of just the schemes being the same, which is weird because there was a period of time from like 2000 on back where the primary was like just their scheme for the whole year, and people had this like the same scheme for many years or something like that. So it's funny that people were.
Let's not baby the throttle.
I'm sorry, Kurt. So it was an interesting discussion, or people being upset about that, which is just random.
I'm off the brakes now.
I do kind of like the fact that there are a handful of drivers that run the same scheme because it becomes recognizable. I'm gonna always remember Larson in that car. It's something. If there's anything I ever want, it is that 2017 Daytona 500 car. I want that so bad. But it's so expensive. I don't want to be blowing my money out on that. Let's not beat me to throw. With the frickin' smirk emoji. Damn it. He comes in and leaves a comment. It always makes me smile. He knows exactly what to say at the right time.
The rock's got a lot of banking, but the turns are tight.
Yeah, he's only been using it for 3 years and people are reacting. I will agree with this.
Higher.
I agree, Dale Jr. I should have went higher. That was a terrible corner, too. Watch me still beat that last time, even though I just botched turn 1.
Stay on me. Way too slow.
Maybe my Thursday stream could be going back to the Thunder 04 career mode. That I am still trying to finish up.
Stay off the line a little more. You can do more than that.
Ooh, I felt that default setup get tight. Usually I like it, but it was too tight there.
The tires will hold. Crank it up more.
I do like Dale Jr.'s lines, though. I do like the fact that's not just, like, every driver says the same lines. Like, each one almost has... It's almost like they told them to come up with their own, like, unique dialogue. I kind of like that. It just gives the feeling that the drivers were able to come up with their own ideas.
Keep coming.
Dale Jr. Don't tell me with a good time. Am I still not gonna beat this time? Okay, I was gonna say, is this about to be a problem? And it wasn't a problem, so never mind. I wonder if someone's gonna bring up the Dale Jr. thing that I was just simping for. Darlington, alright. There was something on, I got an email about it. Lionel's doing like a sale. It was a bunch of, if you type in like this code, like RWD, like reward deal or something 50, and any car will be just priced at 50. So it's basically like you get half off on it. So I was like, oh, that's kind of a neat deal. I want to look at that just to see what the options are, just out of, sheer curiosity. Because if there's one thing I regret is when I went to Pocono, I should have gotten a Martin Truex, the Camo 2023 card. It looks so good. And I was like, oh, if there's maybe like the 2023 Clash one, maybe I'll pick that up. But nope, it's just all like 2021 cars and other stuff. I'm just like, damn. And then I rationalize, like, oh, it's not worth it. Nah, forget it. It's kind of like when you go to the store. And how I rationalize it is kind of like when you think like you're going to the store and you're just like, okay, I need like 3 things: Chips Ahoy, milk, and like I guess water. Just an example. And then you get in the store, and then it turns out like you end up buying more things than you wanted to go in for, and then you spend more money. And it's just like, well, no. No, that's how they get you. That's how they get you to buy more things. They put things in certain areas to make you traverse through the store more. I understand the system.
Sweet. I'm starting to roll off the throttle right now.
And anytime I go to the store with my mom, I'm always like, Mom, you're playing into the system. You can't be buying more things than what you wanted to go in for. Because I had this moment when I went to the store today. What a funky why do people make fun of my combination? I go to the store, I get small things. Because I don't need much food to live on. So I get what I need. Do people just eat Chips Ahoy without milk? Are there just freaking savages out there that don't do it? Because I need cookies and milk. But I had this happen when I went to the store today. Where I was getting water. Or I forget I hit the trigger instead of the A button. That's embarrassing. So I went to the store and I was getting my water, and then my Chips Ahoy were in like the back corner of the store, and then right behind it was like iced tea or something. And I was looking at it, and I picked it up. I was like, oh, that's kind of a good... I like... It was like the half and half lemonade, half iced tea thing. I was like, oh, I'm going to pick that up. And then I immediately stopped. And I shouted, no! Everybody was looking at me, and I said, no! I don't want this. And then I put it back down. That was some inner control to stop myself from wanting to buy something extra. So I was a strong, like, I did not give in to the store system. I will put that system of a down on I don't want that. I'm sorry, Dale. Okay, you know what? This challenge might be a problem. Because, well, then again, that first lap, I forgot to hit the A button, so that doesn't really help. Alright, we should be able to beat it now, right? Okay, we did, okay. I wonder if they got, like, complaints from Thunder 03 with the Talladega Challenge and stuff that was, like, really, really difficult, so then they dumbed it down. The funny thing is, when I do tell my stories, they are, like, there is, like, that store story, that is true. But I didn't go into the store, pick up something, and then shout no. I hope people understand that that's, like, these can be clipped out of context so freaking bad. But, yeah, I don't know. When you hear crazy stories, I can imagine you going to a sushi buffet, seeing a Philadelphia roll. What is that? Philadelphia roll with cream and cheese on it, and just shouting no. I don't even know what any of those are, so all I know is they have a meow meow special. That's all I know. And the oink oink supreme or whatever. I don't know. It's just, you're just saying I don't know what the hell a Philadelphia roll is. I don't know how you roll Philadelphia. I can't even say the name. And I live close to it. Okay, goal times are 49.5. Okay.
You're catching me. Great.
Will that be good enough? I hope it is. And, okay, by half a second. Okay, that was just disgusting. Will you put down of the system? Yes, I will. Philadelphia roll is a Kamikazegames. The type of sushi generally... I was about to ask, what the hell is that? And then he explained it right after. So he knew what I was going to say next. Made with smoked salmon, cream cheese, avocado. Okay, I don't even want to get into the freaking rabbit hole of foods I don't like, because you just listed like almost everything I don't like. That almost sounds like my personal hell. I like how Richard Petty said that it's a wide track, that I cut him off. That was funny. Okay, smoked salmon, maybe I would like. I don't know. But cream cheese, I don't like. I don't like avocado. I don't like rice. So just give me a freaking Philadelphia roll with a smoked salmon in it. That's kind of like the equivalent of like getting a hamburger with ketchup only. So I'm fine with that. That's like getting a Big Mac and then did I say Big Mac? Oh my god. A Big Mac. Also, I just rode the high line there. That was kind of cool. Not really the ideal lane, but
I'm just getting on the brakes now. See what I mean?
Carol Labine, that actually made sense when he said, "See what I mean?" after you said, "Hit the brakes." Like that made a lot more sense instead of just saying, "See what you mean." And I still beat that time. Like that wasn't even that good. Pronouncing Solomon wrong. Cream tree. Oh my God! Stop! I can't even say words now. Cream cheese belongs on a bagel. It probably does. Maybe I would like cream cheese in that specific situation. Maybe it's like ketchup. You know, you need ketchup with something. You can't just eat cream cheese raw. I don't know. All right. Well, that's all the veteran ones complete. So let's just lather it up and do the legend ones, which it might take another 40 minutes, maybe.
Infineon Raceway is the tough. Infineon Raceway is.
I want cream trees.
Get on it or they'll just drive away from you. Tap the brakes right here. Get back on the gas right here. I'm off the brakes now. Push it harder. I'm off the brakes now.
Mark, I'm
just getting on the brakes.
Hello?
Now. Come on, you're leaving some on the
Smokey. Hello. Welcome to the WhatiFRacing members, channel members club. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. Perks you get with being a member are early access to videos and channel emotes for when I live stream. You can do wacky emotes to showcase an emotion that happens in my stream.
I'm getting back on the accelerator now.
JC beat that by 110.9. I got 111.5. I know I could do a lot better if I actually focus. Now I'm pissed. I know I could beat that by, like, even better. Oh my God, Bumblebee! Hello! Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it.
I'm just getting on the brakes.
It's nice to see you here when I stream. The timing of when I stream never seems to work out because you're usually not here. But I'm happy you're here now. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been dealing with a lot of stuff lately.
I'm just getting on the brakes now. Let's not baby the throttle.
Mark, how do I baby the throttle when I'm ahead of you? Now I'm pissed because I feel like I could beat JC's record.
Crank it up more. I'm getting back on the accelerator now.
I just wish I could shift for myself and not have the game do it for me.
I'm just getting on the brakes now. Pedal to the metal.
It's kind of a weird last corner there.
Get it down there.
I still didn't do it. I was a little bit faster, but how is JC this much better than me? What is this? I thought I'm the core champion here. I'm the freaking core season. See this? See this? I have this. JC doesn't have a core season 2 championship. I do. I'm the superior alpha male. My freaking pride as a male. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. I guess I didn't know that came up. Alright. You did it, though. No! Wait. Wait a minute. Did I just... Oh. Oh. Oh! Yeah, sucker JC! I thought he had like a 109.9. Okay, never mind. Okay, alright, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright. I like how I beat him, and I still have to, like, I'm still getting pissed.
If it has wheels,
God damn it.
race it here at Las Vegas
God damn,
doesn't
so...
have much
See, that's what happens when you get cocky. See, this is why I'm, like, a terrible person to try to be cocky, because
You're way too slow.
I just do things so wrong. Also, I want to really emphasize that that was a terrible turns 1 and 2 that I just had there.
I'm just getting on the brakes right now. You're catching me. Good.
Yeah, I'm not going to beat that time. Because I botched turn 1 so horribly.
I'm off the brakes now. Pick it up. I'm getting back on the accelerator now. Back down to the line.
Sorry, Nadu, I hit the wall. I was looking at chat.
Great. Get back on the gas
I
right
don't think I'm going to beat this lap. Is Vegas going to be like... Is this the Thunder 03 experience where Vegas is now going to be tough, but it's only on Legend where it's tricky? I guess so.
Go for it. See what I mean? I'm off the brakes now. Stay right in my tracks.
Well, I guess we'll see if I beat it this time. It seems like I lose too much time in 3 and 4. Oh, there we go. We beat it. Maybe by about a 10th. But... Alright, it wasn't too bad. Car suit. Yeah, I'm not used to the freaking not having assists. Well, so far up until now, it has made me run with assists. So now I don't have assists, and it's throwing me out because I'm not used to how it feels. I'm so used to some assists being on, but you know we're okay. We're getting through. Tara Labonte's a ghost in that image there. I don't know why he's a ghost in that image, but I'm kind of upset by that.
I'm starting to roll off the throttle now. Sweet. I'm getting back on
Did
the
that really happen when I said sorry, Nadu? I hit the wall, and then he said great.
up here.
That is genius comedic timing, if that's the case.
Nice. I'm starting to roll off the throttle now.
I'm here to tell you,
I'm getting back
you
on
are
the
my
accelerator.
favorite nectarine.
Stay on.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'm gonna definitely take that as a compliment, so thank you. I didn't know how to feel about that, but you know what? If I'm the best nectarine out there, then I'm gonna be the best
Off the
damn
brakes
one.
now.
Or if I'm gonna be a nectarine, I'm gonna be the best damn one ever. So yeah, it works out.
Higher.
I gotta get ready for mod iRacing with moves. But yep, understandable.
I'm off the brakes now.
Is he starting? Is he starting it early? I thought he started at 7. I don't know, but I'll see you soon. I'll definitely be there when this stream ends. That's for sure. Damn, I still didn't beat it. Okay, the Legend is
See what I mean?
they're definitely a little bit tougher. I'm not just winning it in like the first lap, so that's something. If anything, I want the last ones to be harder than any of the other ones. I don't want like Veteran to be harder than Legend. That wouldn't make any sense.
Catching me.
Can't believe I was like a 10th off that last time. There we go. Alright. By how much? Alright. I will take it. Beating almost every legend time in the first lap is kind of stupid. Well, JC, I didn't beat that one on the first lap, so it is not entirely stupid yet. Next up, Phoenix. Ricky Rudd. Hello.
The Phoenix International Raceway.
I just noticed too in the loading screen. The cars are ghosted because the car in front of you is ghosted. They're mimicking that. It's again a detail they didn't have to do.
Right behind me.
But I appreciate that. That is the thickest, widest turn one that I could have ever possibly made. Probably won't count for the first lap
Just getting
being
on my
good,
brakes
but
now. Great.
and oh, first lap. Okay, that's with missing. That's with missing turn one terribly, and I still won that by like 2.5 tenths. That is gross. You skipped. I like how JC just skips the challenge. He's just like, I don't feel like it.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
You're damn right, Richard Petty. Everything is bigger in Texas, except the race attendance. That has dwindled. Now, these other the rookie and veteran ones were so easy. And I think maybe just Texas in general, just the AI are easy. Even, I guess, the time trial stuff is easy. So I'm expecting this one to be done in maybe one lap. Elliot Salary just did the same shit that I was just ranting about in Thunder 03. You can't just say, see what I mean, with nothing leading up to it. Okay, that was actually kind of close to not beating it, but we did it by like a tenth. I will take it. Go Ricky Rudd. Finished 12th in points at Thunder. I think at Thunder 03 his AI is a little bit better, so he might get top 10. You prove my point by missing a turn and being yeah. Yep, I agree. It kind of infuriates me that it's like that.
NASCAR can't.
I will say, from doing a little bit of practicing in Thunder 03, just getting used to that game,
Go for it.
it drives so much better, but it is really freaking hard. When I did Daytona, I was lucky to get a top 10 finish. And I went into Rockingham,
You're catching me.
and I did end up winning, but it was like I got the lead with like the last like 2 laps
Stay down to the line.
of the race.
Good.
And I know Vegas, I've always remembered that being like really hard, so I do think it's definitely not going to be like Thunder 02 where I'm going to get like 20 plus wins in a season. I'm going to be lucky if I get even like 10.
You're getting it.
Hopefully that lap I beat the challenge now, because that seemed like a good 3 and 4.
See what I mean?
And it was not. I was really expecting it to beat it that time, and I failed.
Down here. Just getting on my brakes now. Getting back on the accelerator now. Pedal to the metal.
Ricky Rudd was one of your favorites. I'm glad to hear that. Ricky Rudd is an absolute badass legend,
Sweet.
and I want to really emphasize that
Getting back on the accelerator.
he's awesome.
Stay on.
I remember there was some article or something where he said he felt like he was forgotten by NASCAR, and I really don't want him to ever feel like that, because I don't want people to forget about Ricky Rudd. He's awesome.
You gotta push that car.
I mean, the man's got a win every season for like 17, 18 years and has like 374 top 10s,
I'm starting to roll off the throttle now.
and was just always
Getting
a
back on the accelerator now.
super solid driver, and I have my utmost respect for him. Also, Kansas is really, really tough, apparently.
Step it up.
Kind of surprised I'm having a lot of issues with this one for some reason.
right behind me.
Ooh, I'm pushing. Oh, that was bad.
Pick it up.
That probably would have been it if I didn't hit the frickin' wall.
I'm starting to roll off the throttle now. Let's go. Hug that line.
You beat Kansas on lap 3. Well, isn't JC a frickin' bag of chips right there? I'm sort of amazed I'm having trouble with this one. I'm probably just babying it too much going in the corners. Like that. What is wrong with me? Like, how do I manage to mess that up so badly?
You're catching me. Off the brakes now.
Maybe I just have to be out the throttle a little bit more. I feel like I'm taking it too easy, and then I push it into the wall. That's kind of like a thing you don't want.
Keep coming.
Stuart, don't ever say that.
Just getting on my brakes now. Nice.
I don't know. That didn't really feel like a good lap. I said that a lot in Thunder 03, so I feel like that might mean something good here. Nope. It was a little bit worse.
Off the brakes now. Push it harder.
Stuart, I did. Then I went up the track. He didn't make fun of me, though, so that's something.
You're getting it.
Well,
Good.
I can't believe this is being a problem. 30 point... Well, I barely lost it. About like a tenth.
Just getting on my brakes now. Let's not baby the throttle.
Stuart, stop.
You're catching me.
Oh, I hit the brakes, and it was just like, nope, we're just gonna go straight. I felt it. I didn't like that. I'm gonna have to redo this one.
See what I mean?
I'm gonna have to redo that. How do I fail? I just straight up failed it. What is wrong with me? Why is Kansas like a difficult track for me? Again, just ones that like I do effortlessly, and then this one, out of nowhere, is just a problem. Now frickin' Mexican Link's all frickin' hot and bothered by what Tony Stewart's saying. Look at what you did, Tony. Made someone in my chat get all aroused.
Just getting on my brakes now. Nice.
Perfect streak ruin. No, it was ruined a long time ago when I had to redo one of the races at Infineon, I think.
Off the brakes now. Way too slow.
Remember Vegas and Thunder 03 and Talladega? Those were like the big hard ones in these for like these challenges. Then out of thin air, Kansas is now the tricky one. For no reason.
Good.
I don't understand this. And then I think I just beat JC's record. Like, I think. I got a 7. I tied him. I literally exactly tied him. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with that. I will take it. So I'm shocked Kansas was as tricky as it was. But at least I won it. It wasn't like I tied him. I'm not gonna complain about that. Next up, and we'll do Michigan. That's just, it kind of pisses me off now that I think about it. I frickin' tie him. Like, how?
The Michigan International Speedway sits on over 1,200 acres in the Irish Hills of Michigan.
This feels like that one Next Up commercial where Elliot Sadler tries to give Jimmy Johnson advice and Jimmy's response. Oh my god, there's really a commercial like that? I get, maybe I don't, I never seen it.
Catching me. I'm starting to roll off the throttle now. I'm getting back on the accelerator now.
That's really funny.
Right behind me. Way too slow.
Will Richmond, or will Michigan be the yacht of the Rizzler in this Homie G Sun? I feel like I'm dying inside as I say that. I still, never mind, nope, I'm not the yacht of the Rizzler. The splat, or whatever, the random words thing. I don't know how you would even pronounce it, but...
Good. You gotta push that car. Follow my tire tracks.
I feel like a good 3 and 4 there. I think this one will definitely defeat without much of a problem. Yep, barely, I think. That was really close. 641, I barely beat it. Damn. I'm kind of shocked. It was that close. Can I get a little bit better than that? I feel dirty that I won that barely. I want to get like a 38.5 maybe.
I'm starting to roll off the throttle now. You're getting it. I'm getting back on the accelerator now.
That's all I want. Just give me a 38.5 out of pure hope that it's not as close as that.
Sweet.
It almost seems like I go faster getting the car to drift and then getting it back in. It's weird.
Nice.
35, 36, 37, 38. That was a 35 something. Is it a little bit better? I will take that. I'm okay with that. I can move on with better conscience. Next up, Chicagoland. I would say it's similar to Kansas, but the banking I don't think is quite the same, so it doesn't really quite translate in this time period.
The NASCAR.
Let's see what the goal time is here. 29.6.
See what I mean?
That's a bad corner. Yeah, that's a bad. That's a bad everything. I think the clock is rigged because when I hopped on, it said my previous record for my 2016 was also 30.7. Maybe we're just that good, past, present, and future. I don't know.
I'm just getting on my brakes now. Good.
28, 29. Beautiful. Alright. And we're just barely beating them, though. It's really not by a whole lot, so... the Legends are definitely the hardest out of the bunch. Not by a ton, but... they're at least making me try a tiny bit. Let's see, next stop, Indianapolis. I went with Michael Waltrip again, okay. That would be an interesting, like, what-if video. Like, what if Michael Waltrip, or what if Dale Earnhardt, like, I feel like if Dale Earnhardt had lived, Michael Waltrip and that 15 car would probably be different. Or at least, maybe Waltrip would perform even better had Earnhardt lived. I'm kind of curious just how much better Waltrip would have ran in 2001. It's really hard to say. Because even in the documentary, he was saying in 2001 he was just not in it. Like he really get the vibe that he really didn't want to race for like half that season. Like he just really wasn't. He really didn't care.
Let's go.
So I don't know. I mean, looking at Racing Reference, he only had like 3 or 4 top 5 and top 10s like throughout the whole year. So he really wasn't really doing much. I do wonder if he would have been a little bit better. I think 2002 and 2003 he was much better. But I do wonder just how much better he would have been had Earnhardt lived. Like, would he have been like top 10 in like riding around top 10 in points level? Like, would it be like that? I don't know, because it is interesting. Because then it does make you wonder too. Is well, if Waltrip just always had like good equipment, would he have gotten a win sooner? I don't know. Like, is Waltrip better than what we think? Is it almost like a Ward Burton situation where Ward Burton would probably have a lot more wins if he was just not loyal to Bill Davis and went with like other teams? Is it like that type of thing? It makes me wonder.
Starting to roll off the throttle now. Way too slow.
I'm surprised this Indy one's giving me a challenge.
Great. I'm off the brakes now. Get it down there. Go for it.
I felt like I mean, I would have to imagine this one's going to be great. We're actually finally ahead of them. Took me a couple laps to, I guess, get warmed up. That's by half a second. How do I go from one lap being, like, that much slower? Yeah, I just gained, like, half a second. How do I do that? It's not like I gradually got better and my times went up like a 10. No, just, like, half a second up. Just because. I don't... That's, like, the most me thing ever. I'm actually basing expectations off how hard the AI are per track, so I'd expect Atlanta to also be hard. JC, we need like a Thunder 04 license, Thunder license challenge tier list of tracks ranging from easy to hardest, or hardest to easiest. We need this.
The New Hampshire International.
I just wish I can shift at New Hampshire. That would be amazing. I could just get launch on the off the corners. That's how do I do that on the straightaway?
Come on, you're leaving some on the table. I'm off the brakes now. Keep coming.
Johnny Benson, don't say that, please.
The groove is up here.
Oh, it's just one take. Okay, that was simple. At least Johnny Benson got to say keep coming. That's good for him. Been running. He's been with many teams in Cup. And was only good with one. And even then, all 4 of his wins, Daytona and Talladega, and all of them were overshadowed. Damn. There's some truth to that. But even if he wasn't like a multi-time winner, I feel like his points positions would have at least improved a little bit. So it would have made Earnhardt's claim or idea of having confidence in Waltrip not be like totally insane. Like that would have been kind of crazy to be in a timeline where Earnhardt lived and like Steve Park, Dale Jr. and Michael Waltrip all like top 10 in points. Because okay, that's bad. But That would be kind of a crazy timeline to be in where
Just getting on my brakes now.
yeah, Mike Waltrip,
I'm getting
Dale
back on the
Jr., Steve Park, all
accelerator
top
now.
10 in
Too
points, and
slow.
it would have been very realistically possible because Dale Jr. was top 10 in points in 2001. Steve Park was teetering inside the top. He was already in the top 10 in points before his Darlington incident. So
You got on it
Waltrip
too early.
possibly
Stay in
could have
the
been,
groove.
well, maybe not top 10, but maybe he would have been like top 15 or something.
Come on, you're leaving some on the table. Stay on me.
Why am I having problems at Watkins Glen? You spun out. What? Are you bored? I just think I'm not used to running without assist, and I'm just messing up.
I'm getting back on the accelerator now. Keep coming.
I'm pushing it too hard. Cause I have to worry about the time. That probably doesn't help either.
You can do more than that.
That bus stop has always been tricky.
You got on it too early.
Maybe I'm braking too late, and I need to be a little bit
Let's go.
early.
Get back on the gas right
I
here.
don't know why I had so much.
Right behind
I
me.
don't know why I have so much problems with it.
I'm getting back on the accelerator now. Push it harder.
Jeff Byrne, I'm ahead of you. Stop. That's a big wall.
Pedal to the metal. Stay right in my tire tracks. I'm just getting on my brakes now. getting
I'm
back on
just
the
ahead of
accelerator
you.
now. Pick it up.
Wow, they gave you a lot of window, a lot of room for Watkins Glen. Damn, like almost a full second I was ahead of that, and I was not running it really that well. I probably could have gotten another couple tenths out of it had I drove it a little bit better. Keselowski credited this with teaching him what he needed to memorize the track from his 2012. Is that real? Is that real? Oh my god. Brad Keselowski used NASCAR Thunder 2004 as a reference to how to race Watkins Glen? That's awesome.
There isn't a
Oh, I hope that's true. That's really awesome if that's the case. I need a link to this interview or something where Brad says this, because that is awesome.
Sweet.
Alright, Pocono, I guess it's going to be easy. We're just going to pass Ward Burton.
Remember your mark. I'm off the brakes now.
Alright, well that was
Groove is up here.
embarrassingly easy. But I will take it by a couple tenths, so wonderful. I'm up for that. I guess that's also another thing too, that it's hard to kind of gauge when you're behind the ghost car, is like how far behind you need to be from the ghost car to where you lose the challenge and when you win. Because when you're ahead of them, it's like, well, yeah, you're clearly going to be faster than them. But it's not like the goal is to be faster than the ghost car. I don't know, just something. There's something to it that I can't figure out because I'm too stupid. He said NASCAR Thunder when he was younger.
Dover International Speedway is a 1 mile concrete oval with
I did hear about this.
and 9-degree straight.
It might have been from David Schildhouse's stream, because I remember he was talking about this, or this story that he was. Jordan Anderson credited Thunder Report for teaching him money management for his team, and Ross Chastain credited 2005 for the Hail Melon. That is kind of amazing. That also really goes to show the impact
Catching me.
of these Thunder games have even to today, with people referencing them with stuff. Well, NASCAR 5 isn't really,
You're getting it.
a Thunder game, but the game engine is basically a Thunder game in spirit.
Sweet. Good. I'm getting back
I
on the
remember
accelerator
Schildhouse
now.
in his stream talking about that. I don't know if he was referencing something Jordan Anderson was saying or something that he was saying, but it was basically that, like, perfectly. So it's kind of funny. Multiple people thought the same thing with that. Oh, no, not restart. No, I didn't mean to hit a restart. Well, we are more than halfway through the legend stuff. We're going to Richmond with Dale Earnhardt Jr. That almost is perfect. He's won here multiple times. Multiple times even in the Busch Series.
My father won the
I'm pretty sure.
Richmond.
Actually, I don't even know how many Busch Series wins he has here. I know it was the one in 2002.
I'm just getting on my brakes now.
Or something. It was something
Come
like
on,
that.
You're leaving some on the table. I'm getting back on the
Well,
accelerator
that in
now.
2016. So never mind. I answered my own question.
Too slow.
That was a terrible corner. Wow, it's like half a second off the time. I don't know how I managed to make it. I don't know how I managed to make it that bad.
You can do more than that.
Well, Junior, see what happens if I try to do more? I hit the wall. I almost still beat that challenge with hitting the
Catching
wall.
me.
Yeah, default setup is really tight, and I just keep hitting the wall like an ass.
Push it harder.
Wow, it just plows. Okay, that's a big problem. If it's just gonna plow in the center of the corner like that. I'm off the throttle for so long. Longer than I keep thinking I need to.
I'm off the brakes now. Way too slow.
Dale Jr., I'm pretty close to him. How am I too slow? See? That was like 3/10 quicker. Once I eventually learned to, back my fat ass off the corner a little more. See, next up will be Martinsville. I think JC was saying Martinsville is a little bit tricky, so if he's saying that, then I'm gonna be pretty terrified about that. I challenge you to beat my time in Infineon. Is this what Fan Foxy's been doing like the last 45 minutes? He's just been racing at freaking Infineon trying to beat my time. What a try hard.
Came in a little hot on that one. Too much throttle. I'm getting back on the accelerator now. You can't hold the line at that speed. Too much.
For once, I think I agree with Gordon. I did go in that corner too aggressively.
Try laying off the gas a little earlier next time. Take it easy.
You know what, Gordon? I agree.
You need to tap the brakes a little sooner next lap. Too fast. Get back on the gas right here. I'm just getting on the brakes now. Sweet.
Wow. Wow, I'm really struggling with this.
You drove in too hard. I'm off the brakes now.
That was a better corner there. How am I still failing these if I'm like right up behind Gordon
Getting back on the accelerator
decently
now.
well? But then at other tracks I could be pretty far away and I still
I'm
beat
just
it,
getting
so
on the
I
brakes
don't.
now. Great.
That's weird. Is that enough? Nope.
Try
Okay,
laying off
these
the
are
gas
gonna be a
little
problem.
earlier next time. You're catching me.
I can't believe it downshifts me in the second I go that slow.
You need to tap the brakes a little sooner next lap. You can do more than that.
That's still not gonna be good enough. Nope.
You drove in too hard. I'm off the brakes now.
Gordon, you're right.
Getting back on the accelerator now.
You're absolutely right. He predicted it before it even happened to me.
I'm just getting on the brakes now. Back off a little sooner. You gotta push that car.
You told me to back off and then push it. How do I do both, Gordon? I know you're the Martinsville wizard and everything, but
You're getting it.
that advice just doesn't sound logical.
Ease up a little sooner. I'm off the brakes now. Let's go.
Gordon, that's what happens when I let's go. I hit the wall.
You need to tap the brakes a little sooner next lap. I'm getting back on the accelerator now. Back down to the line.
Alright, now that I understand how tough this is going to
Came in
be,
a little hot on that one. Right behind me.
that seemed pretty good, but I need to be even closer to him to beat the time. That was actually pretty close.
Get on it, or they're just gonna drive away from you.
Drive away! Like his voice cracked there. That was
Back off
funny.
a little sooner. Get back on the gas right here.
Damn,
Push hard.
that was... How did I make that work? I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't understand that. I like drifted. I like slid into the corner and it. Whatever. I'll take it. You could pass the ghost and still miss the goal time here. That's even more strange. Well, then again, I was already ahead of him and I was only good by like 2/10, so that's probably true. Or maybe it's something where it's like you barely are ahead of them and still lose it. It's probably, maybe it's something like that.
Located in Tennessee, you need
A
to get
109
before
at
you enter the
Infineon.
turn and slow the car.
That kind of seems cheating. It feels like cheating.
Get it on, or they'll just drive away from you. I'm getting on back on the accelerator now. Pick it up. I'm getting on my brakes now. See what I mean? I'm getting on back on the accelerator now.
Well, I thought I was going to beat these challenges like another 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes and we're still not done, so yeah, they definitely been a little bit tougher. Your record was 19 or 18.9. I don't know how on earth you did that. That is kind of an insane. That's an insane time. My phone blooped. Oh. It's from a Roots post that he posted I got a message about him posting something on his community tab 3.5 hours ago. How does... Oh, YouTube. I don't understand that. 18.9. What did I get? Like a 19.2 or something? I don't know how on earth I would
This
even
is the
do that.
largest sport in Lowe's is a tough track.
Good.
That was kind of a weird angle in the turn one that I kind of pulled there, but assuming this one won't be too bad.
I'm off the brakes now. You're catching me.
Yet again, I flubbed up that corner as well. Yeah, that's not it. That's very off.
Sweet.
Understandably so, since I missed my corners on both ends of the track.
You're getting it. Get back on the gas right here.
Well, I pushed it like too much. I felt like I was gonna hit the wall if I kept going full throttle. But it was enough. Just enough. So I will take it. 29.2. Yeah, it was... Yeah, that's what happens when I, don't mess up my corners. But... Alright, another one down. A couple more left to go. Flaming hot Cheetos. I cannot eat flaming hot Cheetos. That's just too much.
This is the North.
JC said Rockingham was hard, so I'm going to assume it's hard. Though I love racing this track, so I feel like with my natural skills with the Z, I can maybe beat this effortlessly. Don't know why this track, I just have a good feel for it. Good vibe, as the youngsters would say. At one take. One take. How? Like, how do I do that? Like, right out of the gate. I don't understand. How I complete these make no sense. Like, the hard ones I expect to be really difficult, and then ones I think are going to be easy turn out to be, like, really difficult. I don't understand how I do these.
Oh boy, the track too tough to tame. There.
So what's the goal time here? 28.2.
You're catching me.
What? Why was Terry Labonte like laughing as he was saying that? What kind of line is that? That's really weird. I just noticed.
On the brakes now.
I just noticed that. That's really strange. Well, that's another one that's just like a one and done at like effortlessly by like 4/10. I don't understand that at all. And now we're just knocking them out. Like, Daytona and Talladega are probably going to be only two that I'm, like, scared of completing. Let's see what Atlanta is. I think I heard earlier that Atlanta was supposed to be hard, so I'm kind of scared with that one.
Atlanta Motor Speedway opened back in. Atlanta's a fast track.
I guess we'll see what happens. 30.5.
You're catching me.
That wasn't really a great corner.
Stay in the groove. Sweet. I'm starting to roll off the throttle now. I'm getting back on the
I felt like a
accelerator
really
now.
slow 3 and 4 though. I don't know. I guess we'll see what this is, just as a baseline of what to expect. All right, we just did it like one lap. Okay. Sure. It surprises me every time. All right. Usually, like the first lap, I don't really expect to beat it. It's just I kind of just expect a baseline. All right, let's do Homestead, and we'll say Daytona and Talladega for the last two. I feel like that's fitting, since they're typically harder.
The Homestead Miami Speed.
So the goal I saw was 31 flat.
I'm just getting on the brakes right now. Stay on me.
That was a pretty good 1 and 2. Tires were squealing, so I think I was kind of like pushing the absolute limit of the car.
I'm just getting on the brakes right now. Sweet.
That's a way to ruin any chance I had of beating this by just throwing that corner out the window. Unless... Okay, we still lost. Okay, never mind. We barely lost it, so...
You're getting it.
Yeah, I just have to nail 3 and 4 like, you know, a normal person would, and it should be accomplished.
You're catching me. I'm off the brakes now.
There we go.
Getting back on the accelerator now.
Or I could just throw it away again. What is wrong with me? How do I do that twice? There we go. Okay, beautiful. How do I mess up 3 and 4 twice? I don't know why I did it that way, but alright. Since when is it hard to get a... I hate this freaking... A 31 flat here. Oh, okay, 31 flat. The YouTube... I hate these like heart emojis and other sort of stuff that's there because it cuts off part of the message, so I don't know what it's saying. We'll do Daytona first, just because. So I mean, Talladega was harder in Thunder 03, so I'm trying to apply that logic here, even though.
This is the world.
So the goal time is 49 flat. I guess we'll see what happens here. Just first lap, I don't know what to really expect, so we'll have kind of a baseline of what to anticipate.
Great. Good.
Currently just doing the tapping the stick method on the controller, seeing if I need to resort to the,
See what I mean?
you know, rotating the stick like very, like extra gentle, but that doesn't seem like it's gonna really matter. Almost beat down the first lap. The second lap, since we're gonna be building up more speed, this should be doable now, or at least I'm hoping so.
Sweet.
I agree, Newman. Sweet is sweet indeed.
Nice.
I agree, Newman. I don't know how JC would ever get a 48.6 here by himself. That is psychotic. Maybe it's a career mode car. I don't know. 47, 48. We almost did it right there. 48.7.10. I was like, I will happily take that. All right. All right, Talladega, last one. Of course, Ricky Rudd. And of course, Kurt Busch is on the thing for Talladega. That's just fitting. It was meant to be that Talladega was the last one. Maybe I subconsciously
Talladega Super Speed.
saw that. I don't know.
Talladega.
Do you have a special Streamlabs video for a 97 donation? I don't.
Nice.
I don't, but I should. I just don't know what that would be. What I would plan for that to be.
Stay on me.
I guess I just never thought, like, you know, I don't ever really imagine someone's gonna specifically do $97. I never thought to do it. I guess that's kind of how I rationalized it. So the goal time is a 51.2.
Sweet.
I don't know. That, I guess this would be a good baseline. Almost beat on the first lap, like a 10th off, so. Alright.
Nice.
Maybe this is possible.
Stay in the groove.
I do want to try that Sonoma challenge Phantom told me about, so I want to try that.
You're catching me. Great.
Considering I was that close on the first lap, I feel like now that we're carrying more speed, we should be able to beat that pretty easily now. I don't know if the first lap get up to speed that this game gives you automatically is the best. Or I'm just wrong. Alright, I do it. I will take it. That's all of the Thunder License challenges completed in under 2.5 hours. Not bad. Not bad. That's way quicker than Thunder 03. I will say that much. They were definitely a lot easier. How about... I don't know. How about Kurt cucking you for Robin? I don't know how I would ever make that... I would have to have someone, like, specially animate that. But... I don't know. Let's try Infinity one more time. We'll have Johnny say. We'll have Johnny Benson pop up for this, just for the sake of it. We'll see what the time. I need it was like a 109.5 or something. Yeah, 109.538.
Step on it. Tap the brakes right there. Get back on the gas right there. The groove is up here. I'm off the brakes now.
I do typically like racing here, so I feel like this
I'm just getting on my brakes now.
this time should be doable as I, obliterate the wall.
I'm just getting on my brakes now. I think you can get a little more out of it. Getting back on the accelerator now.
Come on, Nectarine. You have to frickin' insult me as you do it. What a bastard.
Go for it.
But I will be the best damn Nectarine you've ever seen.
Stay
I will
off the
take
line
that
a
with
little
me.
more. Pick it up. I'm just getting on my brakes now. Higher. Way too slow. Getting back on the accelerator now.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be good enough. 7, 108. No, it's not. 110. That was 110.1. That was definitely better than what I did previously. So it's a new best. I backed out of it like a jackass. God damn it. I was smart.
Infineon Ra- In-
Come on, you're leaving some on the table. Tap the brakes. You're getting back on the accelerator now. Follow me. I'm off the brakes now. I'm just getting on my brakes now. You gotta push that car.
You know what, Benson? For once, all these motivational quotes and things he's speaking to me
Stop, baby, the throttle.
is
Back
giving
on the
me
accelerator now.
motivation to beat Phantom's time. So this all works. It doesn't make.
Just getting on my brakes now.
It's not like it doesn't make sense. It makes sense this time with the context we have now.
Get on it some more. Getting
That
back
last
on the
corner, I feel like I
accelerator
could do
now.
a little bit better. 8, 9, 109.6. That was pretty close. That was actually about a 10th off, but we're making progress. We're getting it closer each time. That ironically works because for some reason Johnny is a road course expert and for KG's live streams to Snow Milwaukee's Glen Proof. I feel like I've seen those streams before, and it is true. Though I guess in my experience, I've never really seen it that much. So I guess KG's been really lucky
Tap the
with that.
brakes. Stay on me. Get back on the gas right there. I'm off the brakes now. Stay in the groove. Too slow. I'm off the brakes now. I'm just getting on my brakes now. Can't drive down there.
That's probably not going to be a good one.
Tap the brakes right there. Push it harder. Get back on the gas right there.
Have to get better in the last turn. That makes sense. Because that's like the only part of the track
Off the brakes now.
where I feel
Stay
like
right in my
I'm
track.
losing time.
You can do more than that. I'm
Where I
off the
probably could
brakes
do a little
now.
bit better.
I'm just getting on my brakes now. Stay off the apron. Go for it.
You know shit's getting real if I'm silent. That's when you know something's bad. Some try hard shit's going on.
Great. I'm just getting on my brakes now. I think you can get a little more out of it.
That was actually a really good last corner.
Accelerator now.
But I feel like the second to last corner I kind of messed up, so it kind of balances itself out. It's 109.6 again. Oh my god. That's ironic. Like I actually get the last corner right, but then I mess up the second to last one.
Tap the brakes. Get on it, or they'll just drive away from you. Getting back on the accelerator now. I'm off the brakes now. Right behind me. Get on it some more. I'm off the brakes now. I'm just getting on my brakes now. Stay in the groove. Step on it.
I really wish I could just use manual gears. I feel like I can really attack these corners a lot better, or at least be in the proper gear I need to be
Back on
in.
the accelerator now. Nice. I'm just getting on my brakes now.
Oh, no. Wow, I actually blew up the car doing that. Oh my god. Losing time, yes, because you enter slightly. It's worth like 50. Oh, god. These we got freaking experts in chat.
Tap the brakes right there. Stay off the line a little more. Get back on the gas right there.
Yeah, it's not. I have to clear Benson before I even get up through those first two corners.
Tap the brakes right there. Follow my tire tracks. Get back on the gas right there. Stay on me. Let's not baby the throttle. I'm off the brakes now. I'm just getting on my brakes now. You'll lose it down
That's leave it to me to do something stupid like that. But that'll probably be my closest I've gotten to getting the lap time, is by doing something stupid like that.
Too slow. Getting back on the accelerator now. You're getting it. I'm just getting on my brakes now. Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, I'm still messing up the last corner.
Getting back on the accelerator now. Lower.
8. How? How did I do that? 109 point... Is it because I just full throttled the one corner and I smacked the wall? How does that make sense? How does that work? I just obliterated it. Kind of feels like I've cheated, though. That's kind of disgusting. That is really fucking disgusting. Can I do that normally without hitting the wall, though? Is that, like... I'm kind of upset that I hit the wall.
Just getting on my brakes now. Get on it, or they'll just drive away from you. Getting back on the accelerator now. I'm off the brakes now. Stay in the groove. I think you can get a little more out of it. I'm off the brakes now. I'm just getting on my brakes now. You gotta push that car.
I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of upset that I hit the wall though. It doesn't feel like I like earned it properly. Because I thought I was gonna lose time by doing that.
Good. I'm just getting on my brakes now. Way too slow. Getting back on the accelerator now.
If I could just beat it normally. Oh. Alright. Alright, we just did it. Alright. The very next time I try it, I beat it. Not by a lot, but... Okay, that worked. I beat it. I did it in a cheating manner, and then the next time I just do it straight up. Okay. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, I'll take that. I can't wait for chat to catch up to that. I just like did it the normal way and then it just. How do I do that? How do I manage to? I don't know. That leave it to me, I guess. That doesn't make any sense. All scrapes are supposed to slow you down, I theorize. We've been at sub 09. It probably. That's why I continued on with the laps. I figured that it was not gonna matter. I don't know. I'm kind of confused by that. That doesn't make any sense. Well, now that I've done all the lightning challenges, all the thunder license ones, there's really not a whole lot else to do in terms of challenge. I know there's NASCAR Heat that has challenges, I think. NASCAR 06 and 07 have them, but they're not called Thunder License. I think that's really it with the Thunder License stuff. At least I guess in the most traditional sense. Well, what the hell else do I do? It does seem like anything relating to Johnny Benson, there's always some kind of like strange good luck that happens. Yeah, finish career mode. I do have to do that too. That'll be another live stream though. Because I'm still on... Which one is it? This? Yeah, October. It's been since October. So this as a reminder what it's currently at. We're 25 points back in Newman. We have 7 wins and 15 starts. And we're doing pretty good in all that area. I don't think we have the most lap sled, though. No, we don't. Newman has the most lap sled. So we're just about halfway through. The next time we ever do the Thunder Report stuff, will be races 16, 17, 18. So it'll be Sonoma, Daytona, and then Chicagoland. Or Daytona, or Sonoma, Chicagoland, Daytona. Is that... Okay. Yeah, okay, Infineon, Daytona, then, okay, Chicago, okay. Just getting practice in for the next stream, you know? It's just all part of the plan. I think Thunder 2 has some, maybe, oh my god, I think they do on the PS1, I think, but I don't remember. I really don't remember. This became a NASCAR Thunder channel. I guess that's what 2024 is going to be, the Thunder channel, I guess. just about. It's starting to seem that way. I can't wait for a new game to spice things up so there's something different to play. Last time we watched Infinity live stream for this game, it was KG. Guess who won? Tony Stewart? I don't remember. But yeah, it's we'll have to finish up the career mode with this at some point, because this is the first season where I'm not running any custom setups. 2004 one we had, that was when I was still trying my best to get polls and with the custom setups and everything. Then 2005, I'm pretty sure we stopped doing the we stopped qualifying maybe after Daytona. Started last, but we were running custom setups. So now we're trying to do a season where we're just trying to win a championship without qualifying and without custom setups. And then after that, then there's really no other challenge to really kind of to think of. But we're getting shockingly close to Kevin Harvick's win count of 60, if we look at it that way, and Kyle Busch's at this point. But yeah, it's been a little bit. Also, nice to see Mark Martin race past 2003. Some game files he retires in like 2003, like the very first season. So it was Kevin LePage. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Weatherman What If giving us the forecast. Thunder, thunder, and more thunder. I see what you did there. But well, I think my bathrobe is stuck on this chair. How does that happen? There we go. I think this is where we wrap it up as a stream. I think we're gonna kind of call it a day here. But yeah, that was good. That was good time. Good stuff. The game tried. Let me just save my files and stuff to make sure that's all recorded in the ethers of the world. So yeah, guess we'll go to full face cam here as we wrap up this bit here. But yeah, I think that about does it. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. More videos throughout the week like usual. Thunder 02 tomorrow and Wednesday. Thursday will be maybe a live stream, maybe not. But Thunder 02 will definitely be wrapping up this week, so that's kind of exciting to think about. So yeah, before I go, thank you to Day500 with the super chat, the $100, which is pretty freaking nuts. Disco Inferno popping in with the 10, Mexican Link with the 20, and we also got Smokey for being a member. Smokes on your dresser. Did I say smoke? What the fuck did I just say? Am I tired? Is that it? Like what? Smokes on my dress. Socks. Yes, they are. Well, the reason why, and there's a backstory to this. So, my dog typically likes not Willow, my other dog Bailey. Always steals socks if they're on the floor. So ever since that's happened, I just keep them up on a dresser or somewhere, because my dog likes to frickin' take them. And then she won't let go of them and starts growling, and it just turns into this whole thing. So it's just better to just leave them up somewhere so they don't take them. So that's kind of what I've done. But yeah, just thank you for everybody that did super chats, all that stuff. That's really freaking badass. That is really cool. I appreciate it a ton. It means a lot. So, yeah. That about does it. I'll see you all in other videos and all that stuff throughout the week. And all that stuff, so, yeah. That's it. I guess we're done. So, see you all later, and, have a good day.